friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking specifically into a no contact and or separation situation. What are your person's true feelings? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is Meryl Tarot. And pile number two is Granny's Postcards Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the Meryl Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies, so close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. Specifically for no contact and or separation situation, what are your person's true feelings? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Death, Magician, Ten of Cups. Yes, okay. I also have your Oracle cards. We're going to get into those as well. You have To Be Fair with 38. We have Chamomile with Stability, Dishonesty. We have Thunder. Learn from your past mistakes. Okay. Your person is very, very aware of this connection. Pile one, you are very, very heavy on their mind. I have to tell you this. And they've been thinking a lot about your connection. I know that I intended this to be a no contact, but everything about this is also screaming no contact to me as well. Right now, your person's thinking if they're ready for this connection. That's where they're at. And they're leaning towards saying yes to this connection. So this is definitely a reconciliation pile coming up. But let's talk a little bit about why your person is confused, because that message is coming through. I think for a very long time, your person has been working hard to build stability in their life, all right? And in this time of working really, really hard, your person has achieved a level of success. At least now, I think that they're just waiting for I guess they've planted the tree. That's what the message is coming through. They planted the tree. They're waiting for the fruits to ripen, I guess. And in this pause of their life, they're wondering if it's time for them to make a move. The thing is, they're not sure if they should do it right now or they should wait for all the fruits to ripen and then come forward. It's not a question of whether or not they should come forward. No, it's about when they need to come forward. The thing is, right now, your person's worked really, really hard to bring their life or to even bring their internal system. For some of you, I feel like it's a lot to do with their internal system. They've kind of reached a point of stability, either with their healing journey or even with the hard work that they've put in towards themselves, towards other aspects of their life. It's not yet shown them the results, but your person is feeling that change in the wind, all right? And they know that they put in the hard work, so it's only a matter of time before those results come. But your person's wondering, okay, well, do I do it now or do I wait for the results to come through and then take a step? Which one would offer myself and my person the most stability? Which one would be fair to both of us? It's not just your person. Which one would be fair to my person? Because what if your person comes in and then this thing that they felt was guaranteed did not come through, or something fell apart there, and your person has to shift their focus back onto that? That would be a disservice to you. It would be a disservice to this connection. So right now your person's kind of thinking, okay, well, should I wait or should I do it right now? And I would not be surprised if your person has made that mistake in the past. Like they thought everything was all settled in their life and then they came forward, and then it could be this connection, it could be another connection as well. And everything, maybe whatever they thought would turn out, did not. And they were forced to let go of the connection, or they were forced to walk away in order to work on themselves or work on these other aspects of their life, because this one is shining out so brightly to me right now. I really feel that your person doesn't want to repeat past mistakes, and what is most important to them right now is stability. Whether that is stability in the silence or stability in the connection. And if there is instability in the connection, your person would rather choose stability in silence. Right? So that's the trade-off that your person wants to make. That's the trade-off that your person doesn't want to make. Sorry, I was called to correct that. And they're very, very serious about this, because if they want to invest in this connection, they want to give it their 100%. They don't want to, just come in and go out. No, they want to make sure that they're investing completely. So in a way, their silence is actually protection. They are protecting you. They are protecting this connection as they are withdrawn, as they are waiting for all of their ducks to get in a row. That's also the message that's coming through. I think that this person can be very impulsive sometimes. Like they might feel like reaching out to you. They might just send a hey and then disappear. That could also be it. Or this person might like a post and then just completely disappear. Yeah, it's not that they don't want to come forward. It's that they feel the urge to, but once they do, they realize, no, now it's not the right time, and then they pull back. It's not them being dishonest. I think that they want me to clarify this. It's not them being dishonest. It's just that they want to actually be honorable towards you and towards this connection. They feel that the most fair thing to do for you and for themselves would be to wait until they are completely ready, until they have let go of the past, I guess, this cycle where they've been putting in all the hard work, and then they're waiting for the results of that. Until they can wrap up that chapter of their life, this person doesn't want to come forward, because they know that they're not going to be ready, and they're always going to be shifting their energy towards what it is that they're waiting for. So they would rather focus their complete attention to you, to this connection, and they would rather wait till that point. It's a little bit difficult, I know, for you, because you might feel that you're okay with your person, being preoccupied with others, and then also, kind of focusing on your connection. But for your person, they don't believe that it is possible for them to be truly happy if they were focusing on two different things. Like they want that chapter of their life to be over first and then come towards you. That to them is the best possible chance at happiness for the two of you. And that is what they're manifesting as well. They want this chapter to be closed. And in a lot of ways, just being patient in the pause is how your person is manifesting a resolution to that particular chapter in their life. So it might look like they're not doing anything on the surface, but that by itself is actually your person stepping into very, very powerful energies, because it is in the energy that they're in that they're manifesting a reconciliation, or even a chance at the happiest outcome for the two of you, right? So I know that this phase might be a little bit frustrating for you, just because you can sense the indecision on your person's end. But I want to reiterate again, Pal One, it is not about whether or not they should come back. No, it's just about the timing right now that your person is struggling to make a decision with. But the truth is, this person does want to be with you. I think that this person, it's kind of like if given a chance, they would just rush to you right now, but they know that it's not the right time. In between, they keep, coming through and giving glimpses of themselves because they're afraid that you're going to forget them. But they want to fully appear into your life when they're completely ready, when they're done with this previous chapter of their life. Only and only then will this person step forward. So it's just about waiting for that phase to end. Let me get you one advice or maybe one message that wants to come through for you, pile one. Let's see. Oh, we have two coming out. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands and the Moon. Yes. I know that it's really, really difficult given that you probably, haven't heard anything from this person and things are just so up in the air, like the Moon energy. It's very unknown. You're probably not aware of what is going on, and that might be very, very burdensome at this point in time. However, at this point, try to trust that things are shifting for you, even if it does not look like that on the surface, even if it is absolutely still on the surface. There's a lot going on underneath that's shifting for you. And I think that your person is doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes, even if it is managing their energy, managing their limiting beliefs, managing their thoughts. There's a lot of action that's going on, and your person's actually getting ready to come towards you and towards this connection because they want to be with you, pile one, all right? So it might be difficult. Yes, I completely understand. But at the same time, as much as possible, if you can trust that things are shifting for you and this connection and your person's actually putting in the hard work, it would be helpful for both of you. At least you will be at ease as well in this waiting period or in this pause, all right? So it might be helpful for you to find a little bit of peace in the pause, knowing that your person's handling it, all right? Pile one, this is where I will leave you. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile one, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi pile two, for those of you who chose Granny's Postcards Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pal two. Specifically for no contact and or separation situation, what are your person's true feelings? Let's get into it. I feel like your person doesn't want me to know what's going on. Let's take a look. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Cups. Okay, I also have your oracle cards. We're going to look into that as well. We have Milk and Honey. We have Rosemary with Clarity. We have Abandonment. We have Olive. Yes, I did get Olive Branch with the Seven of Wands. Be generous with compliments. Okay. I don't know, there's definitely been some kind of fight between the two of you or some kind of disagreement. It looks like you've taken a stand, by the way. I can see that you've stuck by your ground, and either you felt you were being disrespected or you decided that you just needed to stand your ground because your person, or this person, for some of you, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. This could be maybe, I am seeing maybe a boss or a familial relationship coming through. All right, anyway, the semantics of your relationship doesn't matter. That's what I wanted to say, okay? But you've stuck your ground. Like, your person's actually expecting you to apologize to them, but you've stuck your ground. You're saying, no, this is right, I am right, and I am not going to lower my self-respect or my dignity for anyone. And I think that it might have been a bit scary for you to set boundaries like this. Like the image coming to me, I don't know if you guys have seen this reel that was trending a couple of months ago or a couple of years ago, I guess, where there would be this person and they would be holding like a mug, like a cup of coffee or cup of tea, and then they would set boundaries, like they would say no, and then they would shake their hand as they're drinking it, because it's like the first time they're setting boundaries and they're so nervous and scared about it, even though it was very serious, and they were very, I guess I would say, fierce in their energy, but deep down they're actually shaking as they're setting boundaries. Yeah, that is the energy that's coming through to me. I think that this might be the first time that you put your foot down with this person, or this might be the first time that you've decided to put your needs first. And I would not be surprised if you walked away, or you were the one to, kind of throw your hands up in the air and say, no, I can't do this anymore. Now, the energy that your person is in right now is, up until now, they were expecting you to apologize, all right? They were expecting you to come forward, and they were, it's a little bit hard to hear, but they were pretty much chilling in their life, thinking that, oh, okay, this is going to happen. I don't really need to think about this. It's going to happen. And then you didn't show up. And pal 2, that was a bit confusing for your person, because now they have to choose what they want to do about this connection. It's kind of like you've left the choice to them. Previously, the choice was decided by you, all right? But now it's up to them if they want to build this connection, because if they don't come forward, I don't think that you are going to move forward. You're just going to completely move on with your life. And that by itself, yeah, there is a bit of abandonment that your person is feeling. I think that they might be taking out a little bit of their frustration of you not reaching out on you, like internally. You might be feeling their energy as well, because they were expecting you to reach out and then you didn't. And then they might be thinking it as you being selfish, or that you are kind of in your ego. But no, what you're actually doing is taking a stand for yourself and putting your needs first. So this is where they're at. However, all of these messages coming through, I feel like it's a little bit of future energy, like what I'm tapping into. Because right now, it's standstill energy for your person. Like, they're being presented with the choice right now. Do you want this connection, or do you not want this connection? If you don't want this connection, just be as you are. Nothing's going to happen, because your person, that's you, pal 2, is not going to move forward with this. However, if you want to work on this connection, if you want to build on this connection, and it looks like you do want to, because you've spent so much time being with this person, you enjoy being with this person, and there's so much of history between the two of you that it might feel like you're throwing all that away if you don't make an effort to at least try. Wow, that was a lot of struggle over there to get those sentences out. Like, even if the way that I structured my sentence, did you realize it, pal 2? It's like, make an effort to try. Like, it's not even try, it's like, make an effort to try. Your person is really struggling with this choice, all right? But they recognize that if they don't do anything, they're gonna let go of this relationship. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be, like, for example, a boss and the employee, and you've taken a stand for yourself, and your boss was expecting you to apologize or to come forward, and then now that you're not going to, they have to make a decision. Like, do they continue being resentful, or continue being in the energy that they're in, or do they reach out to you and accept that maybe they did, take a stand. Maybe they did, overlook your boundaries. Maybe they did disrespect you. And, so all of those thoughts are kind of going on with your person right now. But they know at this point, if they don't make a move, this is how the dynamic is going to be. It's not going to change, because you are not going to make an effort anymore. So that clarity is setting in. I think that your person is presented with a choice right now to extend an olive branch to you. And they might start out with compliments. That seems to be the way that your person is going to approach you. Like, just, I guess in a way, butter you up, but that's completely onto you whether you want to accept that or not. But they feel that that's the best approach to handle this situation, or to at least calm you down before both of you can actually start talking about what went wrong and how to get back to the previous dynamic that both of you had. Because I think that the previous dynamic was actually pretty happy. I think that both of you were doing well with each other. However, the message also is coming through that it might have been doing well because you were keeping the peace. And now that you're not willing to do that anymore, maybe there's a new dynamic that both of you need to shift into. And that seems to be more of a message coming from maybe like the universe. It doesn't seem like a message coming from your person's higher self. I just wanted to say that. So the clarity is setting in for your person. They're kind of in the process of deciding what to do. Their true feelings are that, yeah, they are feeling a bit resentful. I know it's probably not what you're wanting to hear at this point, but yes, they are feeling a bit resentful. They are not very happy about the fact that it's now on them to decide what to do, and it's not on you anymore. And they can't just lord their behavior over you. You know, they have to respect you. They have to treat you as an equal, or at least as a human, you know, if not anything. That's the energy that's coming through. And so that by itself is kind of them feeling hurt by your decision to take a stand for yourself. But at the same time, clarity is setting in for them that if this connection means something to them, then they will have to make that shift, all right? Or they will have to take that first step. It's a little bit of a different reading. That's you. Let's see if any message wants to come through. Yeah. Right now, things are a bit unclear between the two of you. And if you've taken a stand for yourself and you're wondering what this person is thinking, feeling, well, they're going through all of it, all of the emotions, like from, I think it's like 5 stages of grief as well. And right now, from denial, they're still a bit in denial, I would say, but I kind of say border between denial and anger, all right? So they're kind of like going in between here and there, but slowly they will come out of this, all right? It will take time though, I will say. Continue taking a stand for yourself. I think that you have understood that even if it is friendship or it is a employer-employee dynamic or even a familial connection or even a romantic, I think that you have understood, or the biggest lesson that you've learned through this connection is that you have to, you know, take a stand for yourself. You can't be allowing someone else to disrespect you or to take advantage of the dynamic between the two of you just because, you know, maybe they might be in a higher up position. No, that doesn't mean that they disrespect you or they treat you badly. And I think that that's something that you are understanding, like in the name of friendship or in the name of family or a romantic partner or even the work relationship that we're talking about. I think that you've understood this over a period of time. So continue taking a stand for yourself. This person will be the one to shift their energy. They're getting to that point, but it'll take them some time to get there. All right. In the meantime, continue focusing on yourself. Sometimes it might be a little bit difficult to, you know, especially when you're just starting to put your needs first. It might feel like unfamiliar territory, but continue being in that energy. You will slowly start getting used to it, and it will slowly start becoming a norm for you to, you know, maintain your self-respect, to maintain your, I guess I would say, to set boundaries for yourself. It becomes a norm over time. No one ever starts out by being comfortable doing it, but it is through that uncomfortability of constantly keep sticking by it, not just setting the boundary, but sticking by it, that you will start getting used to doing so with different groups of people in your life, all right? Pal 2, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.